Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Check this out, day 39. I can't believe we're going into day 39. It really doesn't, I don't know. Although this game has just eaten my heart and soul up and I love it with my whole body from head to toe, and so of course have been playing it like voraciously and think about it so many hours when I'm not playing it, puzzling over it, going through my notes, thinking about it when I'm lying in bed, you know, all of that stuff. It's still incredible to think that we're on day 39, which again, of course, for me is sort of technically my 37th actual day in the game, because I lost, I've lost 2 days for different reasons. All right, so let's go straight into the West Path. So that Blackbridge book is, you know, kind of doing my head in a little bit. I'm so pleased that we've managed to read it, because there's a lot in it and there's a lot to take from it, I think. All right, ooh, shrine, eh? I mean, I know that, you know, the schoolhouse, like there's a specific, you know, very interesting, you know, challenge I can do with the schoolhouse, which is try and get all 8 classrooms. And I know that there's going to be some kind of exam at the end of them, but also maybe many interesting things in the classrooms up until that. But then the shrine, I think, is one of the sacred rooms. And I'm also very interested in pursuing, I don't even know, like with this one, I kind of know what I'm trying to do. I'm going to get this, and then I'm going to try and get all 8 classrooms. So that's, I think, a very specific task. This one is a fuzzier task. All I know is all I know is that there are some sacred rooms, and there's something about the sacred hour, and it's related to time and the clock tower. And I don't know what, but it's almost, the fact that it's a fuzzier mystery almost makes it sort of more compelling for that very reason. I'm going to pick Shrine also, because the last time I picked Shrine, I didn't have any money to put in here at the end of the day, tragically. I suppose I don't need to come in, but it's just so nice, right? It's just so pretty. Like, I don't mind if I waste a step. Look at that. The atmosphere in here is so nice. Man, I appreciate this design. It's such an interesting design for a shrine. There's something that's really lovely and comforting about it, while there's also something that's really intimidating about, and yeah, not quite scary, but just like, you know, when you look at this kind of giant chest rising up beneath this fellow. Hey. Now that I've read that Blackbridge book, I'm thinking about everything in a different way. I'm like, could this be the berry-picking kid? But it's most definitely, like, not a kid in any sense. It's a man. And we know that the kid didn't live that long, so it's just that he was kind of wearing a hooded sort of robe thing. And so one of the things I'm thinking about that Blackbridge curse book is about, I think I mentioned this, about the names of there were only a few characters that were actually named in the book, but 2 of them were close enough to the Aegean angels, just a little bit, but it's enough for me to wonder, like, could the unholy hounds be interpreted into the Aegean angels in some way? One of them was called Mila, that's very similar to Mila. One of them was called Ravia, which is less similar, but could be seen as similar to Rhina. And Jesper, none of them are similar to Jesper, which is the other one that we know, but like, I'm guessing if he were the berry collector, that maybe, I guess what I'm anticipating is, if I find out this Aegean angel chef's name, which is the last one I have to find out, then Oh my god, my huge 20 coin allowance. Then, yeah, if it's at all similar to Jesper, I'm going to be going, aha, 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 you know? I really am. We'll see. I'm still not sure where I'm going to come across that name. All right, but let's get our day started. As always, I'm very, you know, I'm going to continue to have a go. I'm going to continue to have a go at getting back into the antechamber, getting into this supposed room 46. Let's see. It is a no symbol day. A no symbol day. One thing I was thinking a little bit about this is the Fen Aries stamp that says in fog we are lost, in fire we are found. And I was like, what about literally in fire? You know, in a fireplace. I don't know. Just another thing I'm throwing out. All right, let's work on a puzzle that is right in front of us, is tangible, and we most likely can solve. The gems are in the blue box. Could be true, could be false. Every statement with the word black is false. So that would make this one false. If it is true, the gems are in the black box. No, hang on. This is logically impossible. Yeah. Like if this is true, then it would be making itself false. So that doesn't make sense. So I think that we have to actually take... Ironic. This is a weird one, because if this statement is true, every statement with the word black is false. This statement has the word black in it. So by default, if it's true, it becomes false, which is just, you know, it doesn't make sense. But if therefore, because of that fact, we make this box statement false, then, well, it's not necessarily true, is it? Because it says every statement, but certainly this one is okay. I think we can call this one false, definitely. So one of these, black or blue, is true. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in the blue box. Well, that's not helpful, because that doesn't lead me somewhere. That... I wonder if I'm understanding this incorrectly. The gems are in the blue box. The gems are in the black box. These two are just not helpful for coming to a conclusion. This is the only one we can use to come to a conclusion about true, false, and the gems. But, all right. So let's say that this statement is false, which is where we were landing on. Every statement with the word black is false. If this is false, the problem is that it doesn't necessarily lead you to every statement with the word black is true, because it might just mean that it's not every statement with the word black is false, you know? So it doesn't lead to a definite opposite logic. This one is challenging me. But it must hinge on this one. Every statement with the word black is false. This is a statement with the word... I can't get past it. This is a statement with the word black. It would... If this statement is true, it's saying this and this are false and this is true. But this is a false statement. I'm feeling a bit stuck on this one. If this is a false statement, which is the only conclusion, okay, let's try. This is the only conclusion I can come to about this statement, is that this statement is false. But what does that tell me? Every statement with the word black is false. It could mean only one statement with the word black is false, and actually this one is true. It can't possibly mean that every statement with the word black is true, because that just takes us back to, you know, the impossible logic. Like it can't be true, because if it's true by default it's false. So as a false statement, it might mean that in fact this one is true because it doesn't fit within this, you know, this false logic. But it only might mean that. That's the problem. It doesn't definitely mean that. And it might also mean... Well, what else might it mean? Because it doesn't mean every statement with the word black is true. We know that because it's impossible for this one. So maybe actually it does... Maybe actually it is definite. Because there's only two statements with the word black, and if this statement is false and this one remains false, then maybe it means, yeah, okay, all right, I'm seeing it. Maybe by default it means this one actually is, as the other statement with the word black, it actually is true. So if this one is true, the gems are in the black box. I'm gonna go with it. Let's just cut the cord. Oh, thank God. Okay. That one was tricky for me. Hey! Oh, hello, car keys. Well, if it works out, I would not mind using you. Oh, I'm sweating. That was a tricky one for me, but I think we got there. Like, it really is just like... Generally, it really is just following the logic through, as weird as it may seem. Okay. Den for sure. I've been rethinking, you know, about this whole safe thing. Like, and one of the things I've been thinking is, after all this time, is there a safe in this room? And maybe this relates to the safe code. I don't know. I'm in like absolute, like, this game has shoved and pushed and molded my brain and, you know, electrified it and sparked it in so many ways. I don't, you know, I'm just like constantly rethinking about everything. But the den is a suspicious room, and I have not figured out its secrets. And I'm sure there's something important in here between the two swans, so I could imagine that it could be like the diary to, you know, the key to Clara's diary, that sort of thing. Well, let's head here. So we do actually need a way south if we want to use that corner. Okay. Billiard room then. Yeah, billiard room. Sorry, vault. I do already have a lot of money, I've got to say. But then again, you know, being able to get more money, only a good thing. But for now, I need this. I really want to try and get the conservatories as much as I possibly can. Okay, 2 times 8, 16 minus 15, 1. 9 times 5, 40. Minus 20, 20. Minus 15, 5. Oh, no, I've done something wrong. Whoops. Okay, what was that? That was 2 times 8, 16, 1. What have I done wrong here? 9 times 5. Let me get the calculator out because I clearly can't manage without. 9 times 5 is 45. Oh, you silly person. I was thinking in like whole tens, of course. 45. All right. In that case, 45 minus 20, 25 minus 15, 25. 25 minus 15. So basic, guys. Please don't judge me too harshly, but like when I'm here, my brain, like when I start getting things, you know, wrong, like I just did there, and I start questioning like myself and my basic assumptions, like I'm like, have I just made a mistake without realizing it? And so my brain starts clouding, and I'm like, just rely on the calculator, you know, rather than do this another like 3 times. Oh, okay, interesting pattern. So 8 divided, are we going to do division next? 8 divided by 8, really? 8 divided by 8, and then we go up here. That's just, so it's just 1, and then 1 multiplied by 20 is 20. Okay, and then minus 8, 12? Huh. Hey, they really are giving us the secret garden key a lot. I wonder if that's pure coincidence or if it's to do with the stage of the game that we're at, and they're like, come on, have another go at the antechamber. The game is like willing me on. It's like, you missed this, come on, you can do it. All right, I guess let's just go for it, because we'll have another corner to play with. All right. Okay, it didn't work. In that case, what would I like? What would I like? We have a lot of gems starting out today. A lot of coins and a lot of gems, which is very, very nice. Experimental house features are actually so good. Man, I really like them. I really like them. I really like them, but I'm thinking for the corner, maybe let's get the bedroom out of the way. Yeah. Or, well, we don't have any keys either. Yeah, let's get a couple of keys under our belt. I think it might serve us a little bit better. Okay, and that's that. Not missing any other items. Great. All right, back to. Shall we move? I guess we might as well go here. And actually, entering from the side actually seems like a good tactic, because I feel, I haven't even checked this, but I have the feel that east and west rooms appear more often than north, you know, than forward-facing rooms. So coming at this space from the side seems like a good tactic. Well, I think observatory then, so we can head up. Hmm. 22 stars today. I'm really... Oh no! Draxus! Why? A key. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. That's nice. But I don't know if it... I love the twins. I love getting the trunks are so good. So good. I love getting more trunks, but I don't know if it makes up for Draxus. And we don't even have Tomb today, so we won't sort of benefit from it in any real way. Alright, so what that means is that the game is going to be throwing more dead ends at us. So we've got to be a little bit more... we've got to be a little bit more careful about... yeah, like... Look at that. I'd love attic, but just not right here, not right now. Like, if I can get the boiler room here... Yeah, I'm going to do boiler room. And if I can... Even from here, if there's a dead end to throw out, like, you know, maybe particularly north. No, maybe particularly west. You know, like maybe it's worth the sacrifice. Yeah. But still, I'm really gonna have to like throw my dead end somewhere. I really want workshop though. I really want it. Workshop is work, because one of my other really big goals is each day to try and get that power hammer, because I know at least, what is it, one thing? I might even know 2 things I want to do with it. But I certainly just want to try it everywhere, because I reckon there could even be hidden walls to knock down. I feel like the power hammer is something I really want to take around the whole house and try in like every room. Yeah, as much as possible. It might even be worth me noting everywhere that I've tried the power hammer, like just systematically. So with that said, you know, the lavatory is such an interesting room, because it's a red room, but it doesn't actually have, on the face of it, it doesn't have a cost, aside from being a dead end. The lavatory, the lavatory confounds me. Absolutely confounds me. Maybe I will risk. You know what? Let's get furnace here. Why not? Like, it's right next to boiler room. So maybe let's take this opportunity to see. Yeah, let's take this opportunity to see actually if we can get. I mean, we have the dead end rooms thing today, actually, right? So maybe that will work in our favor. Getting. That's exactly where we want it to go, right? Maybe it'll work in our favor. Getting the freezer. And if that's what we do with today, I mean, that's pretty damn good. I don't have the shovel yet, do I? No, I don't. All right. If that works out, I'm extremely pleased. Extremely pleased with a short day. The thing is now I'd actually, because I don't know how close to the furnace I need to get the freezer, but it could be any of these spots. It could even be one more removed, but I'm just kind of thinking maybe it's right next to, right? Maybe we need it right next to. So with that said, I actually might go back down to entrance hall in the hope that potentially I could draft something that'll give me some redraws. Yeah. This might be kind of a new priority. Oh, but I can't go straight. Okay, I have to go around. Got it. Time. All right. Yeah, and obviously getting clock tower and being in it at 1:30. Another. Well, I've got 4 keys. Oh, so good. That's exactly what I wanted. A couple of redraws. Okay. Let's do a room just in case we were to be lucky enough. Oh, this could be great for obviously all of the items that we could get, and we might get like more redraws and everything like that. It's just going to make it really difficult to get down on that west side. And I would like to have the option to try and draft all around this powered up boiler room now as much as possible. So I'm going to do this just to open up that possibility a bit more. All right, 10. 8 plus 14, 22, minus 22, times 10, 20. 20. All right. 20 divided by 21 plus, no, sorry, multiplied by 4, 4, multiplied by 9 is 36, minus 20, 16. I think that's right. Great. Ooh, interesting. 5 minus 1, 4, plus 5. I mean, you can do this in any order, right? 5 minus 1, 4, plus 5, 9, minus 1, 8. Over here. Great. Keys, I'll take them. I'll take them. Keys are very, very useful. Especially given our trunk's waiting for us down in the reservoir. Okay, now if we can get freezer here, we just go for it. If we can get freezer anywhere near this furnace, we just go for it. But we cannot. I'm not sure where I'm just having a sip of my coffee. Not sure where I'm at with the mailroom. I think maybe I need to order a package again. I might do chapel here just to get a natural redraw. Without using this, like to just be able to draft, around furnace a little bit more. Let's do that. Interesting. What an interesting little run this has turned into, in terms of strategy. I really want to get into this freezer room. It's quite difficult to make all of these. Oh, I don't. So none of these will give me a lot of exits. This could give me at least a couple more redraws, which is useful. I won't get the additional 4, but that's okay. This would just let me draw something else, but it's going to make it less likely for me to find items, so... Maybe it's worth getting the redraws. But yeah, I think what this would mean is that I only have 3 more chances. I think. Maybe. Or maybe 4. Maybe above boiler room, and then the other 3 spaces around furnace would count. I'm just really imagining. I don't know. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it for the redraws. Let's sacrifice our conservatory possibilities. Great. Ugh. It's horrible. It's super cool. It's super cool actually, but it's terrifying. Look at that. You can even see space between the drawers there. I'm just thinking a lot about all of these rooms I'm trying to think about them in ways that I haven't necessarily, especially when I've become accustomed to them. Hey little sheepy dog sheep. What if this anchor is pointing down? What if I came here with a shovel? But it's also sort of pointing up. So many naval things in this, and now I know that there's this interesting thing. Like, if I had to guess if there was any alignment with this room, I would say at the moment I'm thinking Morajai. Morajai, it seems to be the place, the realm that is associated with naval capabilities, because that's really just going off of the stamp. I haven't had it confirmed yet, I don't think, but that's what I'm thinking. Alright, so now we have to go from boiler room and just try our luck. Is it worth using? I got 5 keys, let's do it. We might get some more redraws. Oh, special key. I'll take it. Thank you. It's not a bad swap. We have to go all the way, all the way through, all the way around. Okay, over to boiler room. There's dig spots down there, which is cool. Okay, open this. Alright, freezer room, freezer room. Will it, everybody? Will it with your minds. Will it with your whole being. Absolutely all of these are terrible. I'm going to redraw because all of these are terrible for even getting around the other side of the furnace. Ay. These are also all terrible. Oh my god. I'm not only getting dead ends, I'm getting red rooms thrown at me. Well, I guess it's because of the furnace, isn't it? It's the power of the furnace. I'm gonna have to redraw again. Oh no, it really is just gonna throw the same set of things at me. In that case, dark room is now that it's turned around. Yeah, alright. Oh man, this sucks. So there's no point to redrawing here. We just have to pick something. Yeah, that sucks. So now it's going to be hard to get around here. All right. Okay, so what I'm actually thinking as a better tactic then is let's go out here. Let's forget about these two rooms for the time being. Let's go out here and let's actually try to get rid of more of these rooms that are plaguing us. Like, let's get rid of more of the red rooms in particular so that maybe around the God, if this is how you do it, this is really difficult because this is adding a whole nother condition. Like, you have to get the boiler room, you have to turn it on, you have to nearby get the furnace connected to the boiler room, turn it on, and then in order to be able to get the freezer somewhere around the furnace, you have to like lose red rooms if possible. But I mean, some of them probably just repeat, don't they? I guess we'll just see how we go. Hang on, exit. I'm tempted to even use my special key here just to get a room with more possibilities. Oh no, but I can't see what they are. I forgot. Oh, I wasn't thinking. I was rushing. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what we get. First one. Oh my god. Okay. That's not terrible. That's fine. That's fine. And it's getting the room out of the way. Okay. Alright. In that case, let's see what we can do here. Oh, now you... foyer now. Foyer, there's no point to doing foyer there. That's not a good use of the room. It might not be a terrible day to get laundry room because I have quite a lot of money and quite a lot of gems, and maybe there's a possibility I want to try changing something for the first time ever. Either way, let's do it. I'm also curious to see if... Yeah, the key is gone now. Okay. I wondered if maybe, a similar key would be there. And we could try using it in another, filing system or something. But, okay. Alright. All good? So it's there if we want to consider that. And either way, hopefully that means laundry's another dead-end room that's out of the pack. Oh, this is painful because if I lose the ability to go up from here, I'm completely reliant on north from the maid's chamber. That said, it could be an opportunity. To get the clock tower at 1:30, right? It's probably close. How far back would I have to go to even see a clock? Well, no, it's in the clock tower. The clock tower has a clock in it. It has many clocks in it. You know what? Maybe we'll do this, because the other thing might not work out, so maybe the clock tower will work out. Let's see where we're at. Let's see where we are at. I'm just taking a bit more of a look at this. You know, like, are there some tales being told? So this is 12:30 currently, yeah? So cool to be able to see out there. Alright, so it's not too far off. There it is. What? What is gonna be in here? I mean, I could wait it. Hey, nice. No, that's a little bonus. I don't even have the shovel yet, so... oh, interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rank 6. 2 in. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're not too far off there. And at least I know now like I can be a lot more easier. I can be a lot freer with the rooms that I put there. Like, it doesn't need to be a green room necessarily. Such a cool noise there. I'm even thinking, like, if there is something I could do here, let's say with a contraption, like, what would it even be? Like, what would it even... I don't know what it would be. I don't think we're going to get access to here. I can't imagine this moving, you know? Okay. I don't know why. It feels like it's moving quicker. Maybe we should just wait it out. Like, this isn't going to take very long. Yeah, why not? Why not? We're here now. What am I in a rush for? Alright, I just paused the recording so that we could pass a little bit of time. It was really like, I don't know, a minute, two minutes maybe? 2 minutes? I've just been watching this hand go around, and I suppose we'll see if anything happens. Well, I don't really know where I want to... Because I sort of... Maybe I want to look down here as well, you know? Also, maybe I want to look out the window. I feel like I'm hearing an extra ticking sound. Maybe that's just where I was standing. Oh my... Do I want to look at the tower? Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Alright, let's see if anything happens at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. All I had to be here, I just had to be here at 1:30. I didn't expect this though. Quick, go, go. I should have even like just took a look up there just in case, but no time. Gotta get in this door. Is it coming? It's where the arrow is pointing. Oh my god. Okay, we're in a secret room in the freaking clock tower. Holy crap. Oh my god. What is this? True and false notes. Hang on. The times are all the same. It's all at the 1:30. Okay. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of the... Oh my god, it's a logic puzzle. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Okay. I'm gonna have to... I guess so we've probably got an hour to do this, which is obviously not an hour in reality. It's a very small amount of time. All right, so I'm just going to write these conditions down really quickly. If we don't do it this time, I can think about it. We can come back and do it another time. 5 on hour. Okay. Now these are false. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. All diff numbers. So maybe all the same numbers. Possibly. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. So let me just, I'm labeling this 1, 2, 3 and 5. So clock number 3 and 5 should be set to a time include 7. A7. Lie. This clock should not be set on the hour. So number 5, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should, in fact, not on hour is a lie. So on hour. And it should probably be 7. So actually, let's just have a go at doing this right now. So X is for the hour hand. Oh, okay, it just does that. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I need to Y to get the minute hand. There we go. Thank God they actually show us the actual, the time in numbers down the bottom there. I think that's correct for this one, fulfilling those different conditions. Okay. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain... Really? So, none... contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. Wow, that's rough. That's a harsh... That's interesting. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Whoa! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So clock number 7 contain 3 numbers of another clock in reverse order. Oh, that's interesting and tricky. A lie, the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. The thing that's worrying me about this one, and actually some of the weird discrepancies that I discovered in the last episode in the trunks in the reservoir, and it's a thing that I've thought about from the beginning of the game, but I don't have any answers around, is about uppercase notes and lowercase notes. And the fact that this is lowercase and maybe even handwritten, it's in a different script, which makes me wonder, like, maybe there's some kind of different condition that, like, undoes the lie or something like that, Ascending order. For now, I'm just going to consider it a lie, and I guess we'll see how it goes. Okay, oh my god. What happens if the time runs out and, like, am I going to get chucked out or am I going to get locked in here forever? Okay, so we've got... Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I have at 7. Cool. And I think that's correct for that one. They all have to be different. They can't contain 1, 2, 3, or 4, which is wild. 5 of them have to be on the hour, so we'll sort of make that the default. All different numbers. 1, 2, 3. What was this one again? Set this clock. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. It actually should be all the same numbers. So I guess if I just, like, by default, let's make this on the hour. It can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4. So what if we just make this 5 for the time being? Oh, hang on, but what was the condition? It should be all the same number. So it should be 5... Okay, actually, yeah, let's make it 555. If we can get this without going over. Great, okay. 555. So this one is not on the hour. But it is all the same number. Okay. Got it. What if we just make this one... Are there any other this specific clocks? Yeah, there's the reverse order one, but I don't know what to do with that one just yet. Like, I can't make it the reverse order of this one because it's just 555. If I made it I can't make it the reverse of this one. So maybe what I should do is make this one like a 6. But it can't be 1, 2, 3, or 4, so let's make it a 6. That is so difficult with time. It means if I do minutes, it needs to be in the 50s. So maybe let's just make it 6:57. I have no idea if this is going to work. If we make this 6:57, and then this is the one, yeah? And then we make this 7:56. Man, I'm hoping that should be 7:56. That should be the reverse order. 7:56. So I think I've got a few of these conditions already. Yep. Oh, hang on. They should both be set to a number. Hang on. How does this work? This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. Actually, this is wrong then. This contains a 7. The thing is with this, it doesn't mean... The opposite of this is not all the same number. It's just that I'm trying to be kind of careful with it. You know, like... so if it were to contain a 7, there's no way I can make it all 7s, actually. I can't, yeah. But we've got 2 of the same number, so maybe that's fine. So maybe we'll just move... There we go. Maybe that's fine. Okay, maybe we'll think that 2 of the same numbers is fine for that one. Number 3 and 5 both contain a 7, so that condition is met. This one was this clock should not be set on the hour. So in fact it is on the hour. That's 7. That's good. And as far as I'm concerned, the ascending order thing is a lie. Okay, so we have clocks that are not on the hour 1. I'll shift that. 2 and 3. So let's try and make all of the others on the hour. Seven, 8, I don't know. I don't think they need to be in ascending order, so we'll just go with that for now. This one also on the hour, but we'll make it a 9. This one also on the hour. Oh, I hope I haven't missed my window to do this successfully. If nothing happens, the problem is it's going to be difficult to know why nothing happened. And 11. Alright, so what have I got currently? 11. That one is 756, yep, which is the reverse of 657. So that is our other not on the hour clock. This one is 10. This one is 7. This one is 9. I'm wondering if they actually have to go in descending order, maybe. And this one is 557, 557, because we can't make them all the same number. This one is 657, yep. And then this one is 8. Alright. None of them contain a 1, 2, a 3, or a 4. There are 3 that use minutes. There are 5 that are on the hour. Great. They're all different. They are all different. And they're not in ascending order, but actually nothing is happening. So the problem is I don't know if it's because it's not within the sacred hour anymore, or because I've got one of the conditions wrong. And I'm wondering if actually, I mean, as I said, this being a lie doesn't necessarily mean that the opposite needs to be true, but maybe it actually does. Maybe it wants them to be in descending order. So if that were the case, what if I make this one, what if we just make it 12? That would be tricky. I'll play around with the minutes afterwards. Let's just fix the hour ones for now. But I don't know if that makes any, because this one has to be on the hour, and if it's on the hour, it has to contain a 7. It has to be 7 o'clock. This one has to be 7. So to do them in descending order seems tricky. 12. Let's go with 12, 7, and then this one instead of 9, I guess well, it doesn't matter, does it? 9 is fine, actually. That's still in descending order. So that's 7. This one we have to make, what's my hour hand? X. We have to make 6, actually. It has to be 6. That can be a variant on 6, but this has to be 5. And there's no other possibilities for, oops, wrong one, on the hour. This one has to be, oops, 6. Okay. If we try this, 6. Oh, sorry, 5. Whoops, absolutely. X hour hand, 5. 5 is okay. All right. So this one 6, this one 5. Okay, now we need to fix these minute ones up. Okay, so this one needs to be between 6 and 5. So it needs to be 5 something. 5 something or other, which means this one 5:57 needs to end on a 5. It also needs to be between 12 and 9. So that's fine. Let's just make it, 10. Oh no, but it needs to be the opposite order of, hang on. This one needs to begin on a 5. So yeah, okay. No, that's fine. This one needs to end on a 5. If I were to do 55, that's fine. I just need to have a different hour. And then this one could be, 5. But 10 is no good, so maybe we need to make this one 9. That would be fine if this one is 9. Oh, minute hand. Too far. 9:55. Let's go with 9:55. It's still between 12 and 9. Then, what are we doing with this one? It just needs to be not on the hour. That's the only condition. It needs to be between 12 and 9:55. Is that right? So if we do like 11 something, like, does that work? No, that doesn't work. 12, 11:56, 9:55, 9, 7, 6. So this one was what? 9:55 we ended up going with. So 5:59. And 5. What was this one again? 11:56. Well, nothing has happened again. What even is going to happen here? Oh man. Each of these clocks should be a different time. They are all different times. 5 of these clocks should be on the hour. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them are on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. It doesn't have all different numbers. Oh, it needs to have a 7. Ah, blast. I've just remembered. Okay, it needs to have a 7. That's okay. That's legit tricky then. It needs to have a 7. But I can't possibly make it 7 something. I can't because this, unless alright, maybe I need to swap some of the conditions. Okay, alright, instead of this one being a minute, being not on the hour, this one is going to be on the hour. we're going to swap these around. So this one can be 11 on the hour, because then I can make this one is 7, this one needs to be 7 something. I'll just get it there for a sec. Well, it didn't say it can't contain 0, right? So maybe 750 is fine. This one just needs to be between 11 and 750, and it needs to be, so at the moment I've got it as 559, 955, but it needs to contain a 7. So if it was 950, if it was 755, maybe that. $12, $11, $755, $755, and then this one here needs to be $557. Oh my god. Nothing happened. Okay. 557 for this one. Hang on. 12, 11, 755, 750, 750, 0 is fine, 7, 6, 557, and 5. This is the one I feel like maybe I'm understanding. Maybe I am. Maybe this isn't a lie. God, that would be painful. Let me check that all of the other conditions are right, though. They're all different. They are all different. Currently, they're descending order, but I don't know about that one. This one is set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. And it is 5:57, and I have 7:55. So that should be fine. None contain 1. Surely you don't mean 12 and 11 though, right? They do contain 1. Oh, crap. Okay, hang on. Maybe that's it then. Maybe that's it. So this is 7:55. We've got some play. Oh, now I need this one on the hour. Maybe this needs to be 8. And maybe this needs to be 9. So 9, 8, 7:55, 7:50, 7, 6, 5:57, 5. There are no 1s, 2s, 3s, or 4s. Oh man, this is such a fun puzzle. I'm not there yet. Okay, let me double check. None contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. That is definitely it. This one is on the hour. Oh my god, hang on. I think I've just remembered. Oh, I might be wrong about this. This is nothing to do necessarily with actually solving this puzzle, but I think I've just remembered that in one of the emails that one of the email archives that we got, kind of recently, there was an email from Mrs. Babbage, I think, that was saying that the security. She was requesting more of the red and blue memo pages because Herbert had requested them from the security guy, and I think it was for the clock tower. And I remember thinking, there are none in the clock tower, but this is them. This is them. This is the puzzle that they were creating then. I think so. I think it was the clock tower. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that helps me though. It doesn't help with the actual solving of this. I really hope I haven't missed the, like, I really hope that this doesn't have to be solved in the Sacred Hour itself. This is the one I'm a bit scared of. Maybe because it's written, maybe there's something somewhere in this mansion that tells me if it's handwritten, actually it's true. Because why is it different? I guess I need to try it if I'm sure that all of my other conditions have been met. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 of them are on the hour. They're all different. They're all different. These neighbors both contain a 7. This one, 755, is the reverse order of this one, 557. Yep, I think... $7.55. It's impossible for this to be all the same number. It's definitely... It's impossible. Since it contains a 7, it cannot possibly be 7. It has to contain a 7, it cannot possibly be 777. So I think just making sure that 2 of the numbers are the same is enough for this one. So I think all of the others are correct. It's just this one that is giving me pause. Maybe they do actually have to go in ascending order. Which just... Okay, if that's the case... I guess we've tried this, right? Like, there's no button to press or anything. Let's try ascending order. And that's going to be happening in the next episode. And you should not miss this next episode. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.